So my name's Emma Mulligan,
Paul Mulligan, yeah.
and we got married on the 27th of December 2024. We chose Redcastle. Say hello to Eva, this is our daughter. That's one reason we chose Redcastle. So we chose Redcastle. It's just the area I was in. We came down for a stay when we came over. So originally we lived in Liverpool for 10 years. We only moved back last year. And we came over, when we were over visiting, we came down here for a stay. I think we just fell in love with where it
Surroundings,
was.
the water, and
yeah.
just a great feel of space.
And then when we came as well, staff were just so friendly. Like, staff couldn't have been any nicer on our stay, and the food was unreal. So it was lovely. So yeah, it's kind of main reasons why we chose this place. And I think too, we knew at our wedding we were going to have a lot of people coming over from overseas. So we had ones from America, and we had ones from England as well. And we kind of just wanted them to see what Ireland was like, for its nature. And there's no better place than Redcastle.
Donegal.
Yeah, Donegal. Like, even a drive down, like the scenery even driving to here is it's unreal. So yeah.
We were just really impressed with the hotel, and then we called to a wedding fair then one weekend.
Yeah, we called the wedding fair one weekend, and I think that stay we literally booked it the day after, so we literally stayed, and the next day we asked to see somebody regarding the wedding, and that's when we met Margaret and Mary, and we booked it there and then. And also we had 2 young kids, and they were just so family oriented as well. They were lovely, and the pool and stuff for them, and their entertainment across the road was brilliant as well, so it's probably a big factor. I think my most memorable part for it, I think, was, well, for me, kind of took me back, and I wasn't expecting it, was we got our photos taken down by the sea, down where the helicopter bees. And by the time we got our photos and came back up, I had to go to the toilets. So Paul, you're going to have to assist me. And we came in and we literally had a photo of ourselves, like in a frame, and it just kind of took me really back.
In the room
in
here,
the room,
was it?
So how
they quickly arranged the photo.
Yeah, how she got
to be placed into the room. Yeah, it was a nice touch.
It was a gorgeous touch, and it just was. We weren't expecting it on. We just thought, you know what, that was lovely. It was our first photo of us as a married couple.
Yeah.
And like a nice wee letter to go along with. Yeah. I honestly thought that was my most magical moment. That's the whole night.
I think for us it went well. We were sitting here now in the room, overlooks like a terraced area, and we had fireworks planned because it was kind of a winter wedding. So at night time we had the fireworks display, and everyone was out overlooking the water. The weather was actually lovely for the time of year,
nice, wasn't it?
and the fireworks display, and since everyone keeps mentioning the fireworks, and I thought that was a lovely thing that we're lucky that you could do that nicely here at the hotel.
Yes, definitely. So that would be our memorable moments, wouldn't it? You think? Yeah. So
I think all the guests they were really impressed with the place. If they hadn't visited the hotel before, they loved it.
They did. They loved the whole place. I think we bear in mind, like we said previously, we have ones from England and like America. So again, and coming, even the drive down there for them was just magical. They got to see Ireland for how it was. And they said even the staff were amazing. They were made very welcome.
Yeah, very complimentary about the staff, and the levels of service were excellent. I have to say.
We couldn't fault it at all, did we? The food, we got a lot of compliments about the food, and to be fair, the food was amazing. It was unreal, and I would be quite picky about my roast potatoes and stuff. But they were spot on. They were lovely. They were nice and crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. They were gorgeous. I think it's just overall, they absolutely loved it, didn't they? And the service, the food, like the area it was in, they loved the scenery.
Just a good welcome to, and everyone just enjoyed the whole stay. People loved, getting together for breakfast the next morning and things to get there, and because everyone was generally just all really smoothly.
It did go so smoothly, and I think everybody's complimenting that. Well, that wasn't our doing, that was staff here at Redcastle's doing, you know. They made sure everything ran smoothly, didn't they? So, no, it was lovely.
If they haven't visited one of the wedding fairs, definitely come and visit one of the wedding fairs, because we found that
very kind of beneficial. We got to kind of see what was available to us. And
we were impressed with the standard of the table settings and things, you know, as just part of the standard package was fantastic. Whereas whereas there's a lot of extras in other venues.
Or add-ons where you have to pay for it. We didn't pay for nothing.
So we found a lot of that out at the wedding open day, and we're very impressed. Just so
I think from the get-go, you know, if couples were coming down, like they'll feel like a warmth. Like we were planning our wedding from England, so we weren't back and forth a lot. You know, we couldn't. No, you can't afford flights all the time. And like we first started off with Margaret Mary before she went on maternity leave, and like she made everything just so smoothly. She rang us, we FaceTimed, we not FaceTime but Zoom, emails, oh wow, emails, she made, did you find them? She made sure that everything was like spot on, didn't she? Like she stayed on top of it, where we have that much to organise, but she made sure that she covered her part, for milk. And then after Margaret Mary, we got introduced to Emer. So me as a bride, I was kind of freaking out. I got a good connection with Margaret Mary, and she knew everything. I was all, is Emer going to know everything about the day? How's it going to go? But again, we met Emer. We literally just met Emer. Was it the week of her wedding? And straight away, like she knew more than what we knew.
Like, she took over, smooth transition,
it was amazing. And even on the day of the wedding, like the welcoming, she made sure everything ran smoothly from when we entered, that we were on time with everything.
Very attentive, took the pressure off us.
We had no pressure at all, and that's what we wanted on the day. There was enough pressure with 2 kids.
When we seen the day running smoothly, because of the staff, it allowed us to relax and know that it was running smoothly, the guests were enjoying themselves. It made the day very enjoyable for us.
So I would definitely recommend it to the other couples that are looking. As you've seen, we have 2 kids running around, and they're great. You know, staff are brilliant with them. They talked to them. They made sure that they had some, like a wee speak table, like a wee colouring table books as well, which is amazing. You know, keeps them entertained for a while. I would definitely recommend it. The other couples, and for what you get for the price, as Paul said, is amazing. Like we didn't pay for any extras. We even got fairy lights and stuff around the hall. Where usually we did visit, maybe we looked into other places where they're all add-ons, and it does bring up the price of your wedding. So it is very reasonable, and for what you get is amazing. So I'd recommend, wouldn't I?
Definitely.
Would you recommend, Eva? Do you like this hotel? Yeah, give a thumbs up.